Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Vidiots podcast. We made a mistake last week. It was not episode 27. It was actually 28. So
I
this
never
is
heard you say that.
episode 29. So, woohoo! So,
What was that?
I don't know. It was something. But we're good. So, welcome. What have you been up to, Christopher?
Coughing all week.
Weirdo.
I got Mario Kart. I'm playing that.
About time.
Trying to play it online.
Yeah,
But
people
I
haven't
can't.
been having luck with switching online.
I can when I'm near my router. It's fine. I told you. I've just been playing the CCs, getting the cups in order.
Are you getting 3 stars?
I just finished 100
All 3 stars?
so far. That unlocks anything. That doesn't unlock anything.
If you get all 3 stars or if you, I think if you at least get a star in all the cups, I don't know if mirror 200's not included, but I don't know if mirror's included. But 50, 100, and 150, and maybe mirror. If you get at least a star on every cup, you get something.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
good. I'm glad I'm not doing this for any reason.
Yeah, no, you
Well,
you get
parts.
Parts, but no,
I
you
watched,
you get something for all that.
I watched commentary on the Bill and Ted movies.
Okay, didn't you
What?
say that last week?
No, The Hobbit.
The Hobbit.
Well, there's 2 commentary tracks. The one I watched was with Alex Winter, who plays Bill, and the
Okay.
producer. Not the producer. They do both. The other commentary is the writers, but I'll do that later. It was surprisingly entertaining. Actually, it was really good commentary. It's one of those commentaries that's hosted by someone, which is very rare.
Okay.
I don't know who that guy was. He says his name when he's from, but I never catch it.
You never catch it.
Good stuff, though, I must say. Interesting commentary.
I need to watch commentary myself. Does
Yeah,
Jurassic
you do.
Park have commentary?
No, Steven Spielberg never does commentary on his.
There's no commentary, not even just from
No.
him, from anybody.
No, I'm pretty
I wish
sure.
there. Why is there a Snickers ad in here?
It's a magazine. They're allowed to have ads.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, I
Why?
kind of wish there was a. I would love to watch a commentary on Jurassic Park. Even Jurassic World doesn't.
I don't remember that one having
I have to check.
commentary on it.
Switch Survival Kit,
John's looking through a Game Informer.
which we will
while
be
I
going
talk
through.
about Bill and Ted commentary.
We will be going through because, well, we'll get to that. But
But in the second movie, the 2 princesses change actresses. And the one guy asked why, and they didn't know. They said they didn't know why.
I don't know why.
They didn't know why those actresses were changed. Even the producer didn't have an answer to that question. Isn't that weird?
That's odd.
It's odd.
I love the GameCube controller. It just fits in your hand.
But anyway.
It just fits in your hand. Anyway, sorry.
Moving on.
Been up to anything
News. Huh? No, I
Okay.
said moving on.
else? For me.
I didn't write anything down this time.
Yeah, you forgot it last time
No,
anyway.
I didn't write it this time.
Okay.
I thought it wasn't that much stuff.
Yeah, no. That's
Go
not
ahead.
much. I haven't really been up to much. Mario Kart as usual. I just finally saw how many hours I spent on Mario Kart. It finally switched on me. I get it switched. More than 30 already
Okay.
compared to my 125 on Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
But and only a few minutes spent on the other games I have, like Snipper Clips. But
They're multiplayer games.
yeah, I know. I mean, you can play Snipper Clips 1 player, but what fun is that? And I played through A Link Between Worlds again
In 1 week.
in 1 week. It's
Jeez
really not that
Louise.
hard of a game or long of a game.
That was my
actually.
favorite.
Yeah,
That
it's
was my favorite.
playing through it again. I kind of like it, but at the same time, again, on the easy side,
I
where
like
you
the
can
dungeons
actually
in that. The dungeons
buy
were
all of the
enjoyable.
items prior.
It's a weird thing.
But I mean, you can basically do them in really any order. Like there really is no,
Yeah.
except for one dungeon. One dungeon you need to save a sage first before you can access it. But other than that, it's pretty much go in any order you want. So I don't even think I went the same order I did last time I played. And This time, unlike my first playthrough, I actually 100%ed it. Got all the special items like the super lantern and super bug net. I got all the heart pieces and all that stuff. So I can now officially say that is another Zelda game that I have 100%ed. Yay.
What about Breath of the Wild? You gonna get that 100%?
It's the stupid Korok seeds that's left.
They're not stupid. That's what makes that game fun.
Oh, I guess, and the technical side quests. I still haven't gotten all those.
They don't count the percentage.
Oh. But for me, I want to see that, was it 72 of 72 in order to be complete, right. But... Well, I'll get there.
And you got the medals,
I'll
too.
get there. Oh, no.
That's not too bad. As long as you find all the idiots.
Yeah, I'll get there.
Finals don't count, thank goodness.
Yeah, thankfully. But yeah, no, that's another Zelda game chalked up for 100%. The only one I could foresee me probably not 100%ing is Zelda 2.
Well, there's no special stuff in that. Is there?
Well, leveling up all the way.
Oh, well, that takes forever, man.
I
You
know.
have to die many
I know.
times.
But so far, I have 100%ed, besides Breath of the Wild, all the 3D Zeldas. I've done Ocarina, I've done Majora's Mask, I've done Wind Waker, I've done Twilight Princess. You know what? No. I haven't 100%. I have not 100%ed Skyward Sword. Shoot, I need to go back and do that one. Gosh darn it.
You just replayed it.
I replayed it, but I stopped. I beat it, and then I stopped. I didn't get 100%. So I had to go back and do that. But that's what I've been up to. So let's hop into some news. Nintendo announced their E3 plans.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about it.
They basically said
Mario
Odyssey
worried.
is heading up.
Yeah, is this going to be another Zelda thing, or just going to be Mario and nothing
with
else?
Other Switch titles, they said that. But I'm just worried that it's really not going to be anything big.
Yeah. Even though they're claiming, E3 is going to be a big opportunity for us.
I mean,
well, then you better announce something pretty darn big. They might have some
surprises. Who knows?
They better. That's what E3 is all about.
I'm hoping
surprising
for at least
news.
You know, I want news on Virtual Console. I don't
care about that.
News
unless they're gonna finish my GBA games and DS games. Then I want to hear about it.
I want GameCube Virtual Console.
I don't care. Just remake the GameCube games in HD. That'd be better. Don't you think? Yes, Eternal Darkness.
I would love a Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake.
Eternal Darkness.
And Mario Sunshine would be cool too.
Eternal Darkness. What?
You know what? They're going to remake, just for everybody laughs and giggles, Mario Golf Toadstool Tour.
No, they won't just do a new Mario Golf game. Duh.
I don't know. If they do another one like the 3DS one, I really liked that one. That one was fun.
Nothing beats Hot Shots Golf.
Huh?
Hot Shots. Those games are awesome.
That was because of the characters.
The golfing itself was fun.
I always loved being the old lady.
I wish I had.
I want news on an HD Animal Crossing.
They're supposed to be doing one for PS4.
I have Hot Shots right there.
They're supposed to be doing a PS4 one.
Hawk. Right next to Hawk. Hot Shots Golf 4.
Oh, that's PS2. PS3 one was.
Isn't that the one me, and Jason played all the time?
The PS3 one was the better one.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Did that have a level up set? No. Something with characters.
Yeah.
Did
I
it?
feel like they did have some sort of... You can buy items, like ball, special...
You can do that in Mario Golf World Tour. It's a 3DS one. You can buy his clubs and balls and outfits and things. But the catch is they're not for the Mario characters. They're just for your Mii. So that's the downside. Yeah, I know.
Me.
Alright. Yeah, we'll see what they have in store. Hopefully, we honestly...
Well, they sound like they're just doing games that come out this year.
That's what
Which
they made
you
it
think
word,
they already announced them all at the last thing. Since Mario Odyssey's coming a holiday. That's
Nintendo.
Christmas.
They're probably going to throw in some surprises there.
Port.
Smash port. No.
Everyone keeps saying that, but I don't know.
They're going to do a Zelda collection. All 3D Zeldas ported to the Switch. Including Ocarina, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker HD, and Twilight Princess HD. With a new Skyward Sword HD.
They're not going to... They're crazy.
And then Breath of the Wild.
I wouldn't mind seeing like a classics collection. Nobody does classic collections that Mega Man, Capcom does.
There was a rumor.
I want to see more collections like that.
Not rumor, but there was data or whatever found for Mega Man Legacy Collection 2.
Right.
That has, I think, what was it? 7 through 10, I think. Which will be the first time that 9 and 10 will be available for people to buy that don't have like them on the eShop or the PlayStation Store or whatever.
I still can't believe Konami never did a Castlevania collection. That blows my mind.
Never say
I think
never.
they did for the PC. I remember going to GameStop and seeing some collection. It was a PC. But I just can't believe they never...
You know what I want on the Switch? Another Endless Ocean.
You would like a one, yeah.
You cannot tell me that would be a really pretty game in HD.
I imagine it would.
Okay. That would be cool. Anyway. What other news you got? Because I can't really think of anything else. I don't really think of any movie.
Oh. No, I'm not happy with the Hellboy thing. Did you hear about this?
I heard about it.
As you may or may not know, Guillermo, always planned for it to be a trilogy.
Okay.
And had the story for the third one, but he just couldn't get it made. Nobody wanted to make it. And now all of a sudden, Mike Mignola, who's the creator of Hellboy, and he did help on the other 2 movies, was Guillermo.
Okay.
All of a sudden, he said, there's a reboot happening. Like, what is this? And Jeffrey Tambor, who was in the Hellboy movies, he played the director of that. It's not the FBI; it's whatever agency they were on.
Okay.
He wasn't happy. He tweeted something. He said something about good job with being loyal to, sarcastically saying something like being disloyal to Guillermo and Ron Perlman. Okay. Like he's not happy. Jeffrey. I wouldn't be like Guillermo's been trying to do this third one. Now all of a sudden they're going to do a reboot? You're stupid. I'm not happy about it.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you.
Sounds like it.
They're not even going to bring back Ron Perlman. It's the guy from Stranger Things. It's going to be Hellboy. They announced a Deadpool animated series?
I saw that.
An adult one?
Yeah, I saw that.
I wonder if, what's-his-face is going to do the voice. Not Ryan Reynolds, but Nathan Drake. Because he did the voice on all the other. In Marvel vs. Capcom, he did the voice on the animated series. And I think on the Deadpool game, he did the voice.
I don't see why not.
I always liked his.
Because he's done with Nathan Drake, so.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I don't know.
I thought there was some other news I
had. Yeah, I got nothing.
And announced the next DLC character for Street Fighter.
Okay.
Ed. I don't even know who this guy is. He's in the story mode.
I'm sorry, it just made me think of like Ed from Ed, Ed. I was like, what?
He's some young guy. He's in the story mode. I've never seen him before. He's a new character, I guess. But he's in the story mode, hangs out with Balrog, and he's a bad guy. They haven't announced when he's coming out. They show what he looks like.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I get to play Street Fighter for a little bit.
Then
stop playing it. Because I don't do online stuff. I'm hoping they add an arcade mode at some point for me.
A lot of people are clamoring for
that. But they'd have to put endings. That's the whole point of arcade mode.
Yeah.
They're not going to do that. That's a lot of work. Put endings for each character.
Unless they've been working on it or whatever. I don't know.
I don't know. They're working on Marvel vs. Capcom.
Infinite.
September.
Yep.
No movie news?
I can't think of any. Jurassic World is halfway through. The director posted a chair that actually said Ian Malcolm, so I guess that's just confirming it.
Don't die.
No! Don't go the Star Wars route and kill off a fan favorite character.
He'll die.
I hope not. I mean, he is getting old, but... Nope, I got nothing else for news. Reviews?
Yeah.
I got
a couple things that I did.
I got one movie review. Because I don't really need to review
The
it.
Hands of Stone Fury. Or whatever it is.
There's no Fury in it. Well, I mean, there's Fury, but no... Yeah.
Well, Mario Kart. You can both review Mario Kart.
Didn't I do that last week?
I don't know.
I mean, we could touch on it again.
So I didn't play it last week.
True. How many you got?
How many reviews? 4.
4, is that including Mario Kart?
No.
Oh.
5.
Well, you go, and then we'll end with my movie and then Mario Kart.
Guardians
Well,
of the Galaxy.
Don't spoil it. I want to see it. Don't spoil it. So
well, stay off the internet then.
This is a spoiler-free review here. Spoiler-free zone.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 I saw last Saturday. In a packed freaking theater.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
And I must say that I loved it so much that it might be my favorite
Marvel movie?
It's hard. Between that and Civil War, I mean, they do different things. Galaxy is a comedy. I mean, this was a comedy. This was funnier than most comedies I saw. This movie was freaking hilarious. Hilarious.
Oh, boy. Someone actually gave that the downfall of it. Said they focused more on comedy than they did.
See, that's what I liked about
the seriousness.
Because the comedy was so good that's kind of what I want. Now, this is Marvel's comedy. So what I don't want to complain about. They don't have a... That's kind of cool that they have their own sort of comedy. And it's freaking funny.
That's their comedy franchise.
So I'm not going to complain about that. That's the... If you're going to sit there and complain then you're missing the point of the freaking movie.
Nah.
Unfortunately.
Well, with Star-Lord being in Infinity War, there's your comedy relief in that movie.
There was comedy in Civil War a little bit.
A little bit.
That
was Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. Depends on who's there.
Yeah, it's true. I like Ant-Man.
I assume he's going to be in it. I never said anything about him being in Infinity War.
So why not?
Anyway.
Maybe he'll be a part 2-er, because doesn't the Wasp happen between
Ant-Man
1 and 2?
Wasp. Yeah.
Maybe he won't be until the second part.
Maybe. It's possible.
Who knows?
I kind of wish I'd seen it in 3D. Because the beginning, the first opening scene is like, I think that was made for 3D, and I was kind of like, I should.
3D hasn't done much to impress me.
Well, I don't know. This movie seemed like it had some cool stuff going on that maybe it would have been good. And I'm like, oh man, I wanted to see that. Because that opening scene is great. Wait till you see it. Baby Groot.
I know people are.
So I'll be honest, I like regular Groot way better than Baby Groot. I mean, Baby's cute. Oh, he's cute. I thought adult Groot was way funnier to me.
No, well, it's probably because they're going for more the cute aspect.
And I must say, Michael Rooker, who plays Yondu, he does a great job in this movie. I think he was a standout performance in this. I don't want to say more than that. And Kurt Russell was awesome too as the villain. I mean, as Ego, the Living Planet, which is awesome character thing. I was wondering how they were going to do it because it's a bit different from the comic book.
Oh yeah,
but I was pleased with how they worked his story into the story.
They're like fishing everybody into the Marvel.
But they do another one of those, huh?
So like every good actor is going in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Well, yeah, I think they want to.
Like Jeff Goldblum's in now.
Well, Sylvester Stallone makes a cameo in this.
Yeah, I heard about that. Miley Cyrus apparently at some point.
I had to look it up.
Oh really? So it's really
she does a voice.
Oh, a voice.
That's all I'll say.
Oh, okay.
One briefly,
right.
And I didn't even know it was her. I had to look it up somewhere to see where was Miley Cyrus. It had nothing to do. I will say it had nothing to do with Infinity War.
What, the movie?
Well, there was no connection to. And according to James Gunn, this actually only takes place a couple months after the first one. But I kind of argue against that because of the Stan Lee cameo in this.
Okay.
Because of what he says. So it was just, I can't say it because I don't want to give away that scene. That's another. I want to say something about that because there are characters involved in Stan Lee's scene that I'm surprised they got the rights to. I thought they were Fantastic Four characters.
Okay.
I was shocked, actually, that these characters were in this movie. And I'm like, why haven't they been using... Actually, I can't say. You don't even know who these people are, but... I don't want to give away the Stan Lee cameo. I actually thought it was a pretty neat one.
I saw an article, I didn't read it, something about how all the Stan Lees are connected.
Sorta. Sorta.
Somehow, like...
See, I can't tell you. And then you tell me, go see it, I can't discuss it.
It tells its own little, like, story or whatever.
I mean, I wouldn't say the plot I like the story a lot. I mean, it's not a very big story. I mean, it kind of is, but it's a very...
I mean, if it's not
it's
connecting to Infinity War, then it's...
The theme of this movie was family.
But...
This was a very personal, family-oriented sort of thing.
Right.
But I loved it, man. Just wait till you see it. It's fantastic.
I know, I need to.
I give it a 5 out of 5 easily.
5 out of 5.
Easily. There's a 5 end credit scenes.
Yeah, I heard. How do they do that? Is it like credit scene, credit scene,
and,
credit scene?
Take a look at people dancing. I'm pretty sure Jeff Goldblum was there.
Well, I mean, he's in Thor Ragnarok, which is
I'm
also
pretty
in
sure
the universe.
he was in with the credits with the dancing.
Okay,
they do
look for that.
Yeah, which I thought was pretty neat.
I wonder if any of the Guardians will be in Thor.
And I was wondering that because he's in space doing stuff on other planets or something. Yeah. I was wondering.
Like, even if it's just like, I don't know,
there definitely is a lot of time that seems to go by after. Well, I can't tell you why. Oh, and they do another one of those. They have a flashback scene with Kurt Russell, and they make him look younger. Oh my gosh, he looks like Kurt Russell from the freaking, because it's 1980. It flashes back to 1980 on Earth. Young Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he looks like Kurt Russell from 1980. It is freaking creepy how they do that. Because they did it with Michael Douglas and Ant-Man.
Okay.
But this one, you can't even, like, I think that is the most impressive special effect that I've ever seen to make someone look like they did years and years. That is crazy, crazy, creepy kind of stuff. I could almost see them getting to a point where they can do a whole movie with an actor where they're younger.
I could see that.
At some point.
Probably take a lot of work, but I could see that.
I couldn't even tell it was a special effect. I mean, even Michael Douglas is on Ant-Man. I couldn't really... You could kind of... little bit. That one was pretty impressive to me, too. But you could kind of tell a little bit. But Kurt Russell, oh my God, I couldn't tell at all.
You have to look for that.
That's cool stuff. I like when they do that. I mean, Robert Downey, they did Robert Downey in Civil War. I could kind of... But they made him real, real young. I think he was like in his 20s. Remember that flashback?
Yes. Yes, I did.
They made him really...
When I first saw it, I was like...
It's weird,
Who is that? And then he started talking. I was like,
how they do that.
Wait, what? Because I was like, wait a minute.
I remember the first time they ever did that was X-Men 3. With like Xavier and Magneto. They did younger. It was the very first time I've ever seen that effect. I think that was the first time they ever used it. Now they're doing digital characters in Star Wars. You didn't see that yet, did you?
I heard about it, though.
That was a controversy.
Yeah, people are all like, we hope they don't do that with Leia, because that would be a little disrespectful, but...
Not really. If they need her for the plot, you might as well put her...
Well, apparently, no, because they actually did state that 8 is the last one with her. Even though originally she was going to have a big role in 9, but...
Drax, man. Everything he says...
Everything he said in the first one.
I know, he was my favorite part, but he's 10 times better. Oh, jeez. He is my favorite part of this movie. Him and there's a new character called Mantis. Those two were my favorite scenes when those two were together. My favorite scene. Drax isn't even like that in the comic.
He's not, or he is?
He's not like that at all. He was kind of dumb when he was first, but not the way he is in the everything's literal kind of thing. That was not like... Well, I love that. I love that they changed it. Actually, that's a change that I don't mind. Okay, I'm done with that.
Next.
Oh, Paramore. Well, Paramore CD on Friday. This is their 5th album. I don't know. I think it's kind of a... Yeah. I'm disappointed because I love that. They have 4 good albums. And I mean, I like... a few of the songs are pretty good, but as a whole, I don't know.
How would you give it?
It's kind of weak. 3.5. 3.5, I think.
Just over average.
Because it's not like I didn't like the whole thing. There were some really good, the 2 singles that they have out are probably the best songs. Kind of funky. They get a little 80s vibe going on this album.
Time to get funky.
Funkified. After Laughter, it's called.
Oh, man.
Came out on Friday. I got 2 Marvel books. Well, I finished the Age of Apocalypse. Oh, remember I said I was going through that?
Well,
And
just go ahead and do your Marvels then with this, and then we'll skip to the other two afterwards.
Let's see, what did I leave off last week? X-Force? Was it the X-Force thing?
I think so.
Well, they're saving
I got
Angel.
distracted by wrecking, but...
Basically, it was 10 years later. Yeah, I was talking about how it was 10 years later. Yeah, you were distracted by your choking? No, I was talking about King Kong.
The rest of the time I was distracted by it, because it was like, oh my
Anyway,
shirt.
I think I was just reading X-Force. Well, they had to go to the Age of Apocalypse to get something to save Archangel. And then Logan became Weapon Omega. He got possessed. He became the new Apocalypse.
Okay.
Shoot, what the hell? Well, anyway, after that happened, they released the Age of Apocalypse actual series called Age of Apocalypse. It ran for like 15 issues. Mm-hmm. And it's basically their battle with Wolverine trying to save him. And pretty much every character dies. Except for Jean and Sabretooth. So every character you read in the Age of Apocalypse, the main series, they're all dead through all this. And it becomes it's nothing like this series focuses on this group called the Exterminator, which is a bunch of humans fighting against Apocalypse. Mm-hmm. And they join up with Jean and Sabretooth, who lose their powers through some weird freak thing. So it's all about them, and Wolverine actually resurrects a few of the characters that died in the past, in the 90s. He tried to resurrect a lot of them, but they foiled his plans, and I think only 3 of them got resurrected. Cyclops resurrected, but when they got resurrected, they kind of brainwashed them, so they became evil. Oh. So Cyclops was evil the entire time. But he eventually dies again. Actually, I think they all die. Well, eventually they save Wolverine. They separate the Apocalypse seed from him and contain the power. And then the last couple of issues is a crossover with Astonishing X-Men and another series called Extreme X-Men, which is another group of alternate reality. Mm-hmm. So Marvel was obsessed with that past couple of years. And then Age of Apocalypse, the final issues. Basically, what happened was, because of all the dimensional traveling, they accidentally opened this rift where these interdimensional beings are being contained in between dimensions, these powerful beings. And they're trying to stop these things from taking over all their respective realities. So long story short, Jean had to take on the Apocalypse seed and become Apocalypse to fight these things. And they had to trap all these things in the Age of Apocalypse and then tear that reality apart from everything else. So basically, that reality is done. Right. Done! Except they did, during Secret Wars, which was where all the realities collided together, there was a version of Age of Apocalypse on that, but it wasn't the same. Excuse me? It was like an alternate universe of an alternate universe. So I didn't bother reading it, because it's not the same universe. It's an alternate of an alternate. You can believe that. So, like I said, they really shouldn't have done anything after the original series. The miniseries they did right after it, the Age of Apocalypse miniseries they did after it wasn't bad, actually. But this series here, 1-15, is okay. It's just bizarre. It's like, well, if you're interested in what happens to all the characters and they all die, spoiler alert.
Spoilers!
So I finished that, and then I got New Avengers Volume 4.
Okay.
Which is issues 38 to 54. And then a one-shot called Secret Invasion. Now, this whole Secret Invasion Dark Reign, this whole book focused on the Secret Invasion crossover, which was a big crossover they did a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. What they set up, like, way back. I don't know if you remember, but in one of the issues, they fought Elektra, and she died and turned into an alien Skrull. Remember? And then they were all paranoid. Yeah. Oh, who's a Skrull? You know that. So they set up this huge event, Marvel did, saying that there's a Skrull in every major team, one of those things. Of course, it turned out to be minor characters, usually. Except the major one was Spider-Woman. Spider-Woman was a Skrull this whole time. She was actually the Queen Skrull. So the bulk of this book is the crossover with that, and it jumps between periods. It focuses on Spider-Woman, what really happened with her behind the scenes during like House of M and all this other stuff, and how the Skrulls managed to hide themselves all this time.
Do you think we'll see a Spider-Woman in the MCU?
I don't know.
Like maybe in Spider-Man
I'd like
2
to.
or whatever.
She's not affiliated with Spider-Man at all. Believe it or not. She had nothing to do with him. She's a good character. Because I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they will. Anyway, so the Skrulls have been infiltrating these teams for a while now. We're trying to. Then, you really have to read the main Secret Invasion series, which they don't include in this, to really get it. Everything that's going on, because it jumps between different time periods. But basically, the heroes win at the end. Actually, it was Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin, who killed the Spider-Woman Skrull, and then he takes over S.H.I.E.L.D. Tony Stark was the head of S.H.I.E.L.D. at this time. They fired him, so Norman takes over, Green Goblin. Yeah, and then that's see, Secret Invasion sets up this whole thing called Dark Reign, which was Norman Osborn, and he created his own Avengers out of villains. Yeah,
That's
pretty
neat.
It was pretty neat. And then the last couple of issues was about Doctor Strange, where he needed to find a person to replace him because he lost his Sorcerer Supreme title, so he had to find someone to replace him, and it turned out to be Brother Voodoo. Brother Voodoo became the new Sorcerer Supreme. That was the final issue of this collection.
Voodoo.
One more volume and it's done.
Dun dun dun.
At least volume 1, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I don't like the way Bendis writes. He's good. I'll tell you who he writes good. He writes Luke Cage and Jessica Jones really good. But he wrote Jessica Jones. I think he created her.
Okay.
When those two have stuff together, because their marriage almost ended because of the aftermath of the Civil War and the whole Skrull thing. Jessica left and joined with Tony, and Luke stayed behind with Captain America. So that almost ended their marriage, because they had a kid. She was trying to protect the kid, and it's Jarvis.
Are they going to make that happen in the TV series?
TV series? What? Have them have a kid?
Are they married?
No, in the TV. They got together in the TV series, but no, he went off. He left. They were together briefly. Then he got together with what's-her-face? The girl that's in all of them. Claire. She's in all 4. She was like the linchpin between everybody. He got together with her, so I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen during Defenders. There's going to be there's going to be some awkward tension here between Jessica Jones and Claire and Luke Cage. But anyway,
that's probably why they did it, to get some kind of
I don't know why.
Plot point.
I guess.
Going.
But he's in jail now, so I don't know. He writes their stuff really good. Everybody else is just kind of annoying. The way they talk. Actually, the way he writes Spider-Man is annoying. He's one of the, like I said before, he's one of those writers that makes Spider-Man annoying. Like, he's not.
Yeah.
I'm just happy he didn't write Spider-Man. He wrote Ultimate Spider-Man for a long time. Thank God I didn't read that. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Just the way he writes dialogue, I just don't like it. It's hard to explain. You'd have to read it to understand. I don't know. It's just stupid. And then there's a big revelation that Hawkeye was married to Bobby Morse, who was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She was the blonde.
Okay.
Tall blonde. In the Marvel Universe, they were married. She died years ago in the 90s. And then it turned out, that was a Skrull. And she was on this ship. See, when the Skrulls replaced somebody, they put the people they replaced on a ship. So they get this ship and they find all the people, like Elektra was there, and Jarvis was replaced because he stole Jessica Jones and Luke Cage's kidnapped for whatever reason, I don't know why. And then there's Bobby Moore's Mockingbird. The problem is, when they die, they revert back to a Skrull. She didn't revert to a Skrull when she died back in the 90s. In fact, they showed her in the afterlife numerous times. So Marvel is claiming, oh, well, that's just the Skrull. I guess that particular Skrull must have become Bobby Morse so perfectly that they couldn't revert back to themselves. It's one of those plot points that I just hate that when writers take advantage of.
Yeah.
Like, they'll do it just because they want to, not because it really makes sense.
Yeah.
And to me, that's not good. If you gotta do something that makes sense.
Yeah.
She didn't turn into a Skrull when she died. She wasn't a Skrull. We want to bring her back.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Whatever. Nothing you can do about it. Oh, it was the Skrull that was dying the whole time. Even in the afterlife, it was still the Skrull. Even though it was still Mockingbird. Those two characters left Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because they were supposed to have their own show. That show never happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why they left. I don't know, maybe you didn't notice that. They just went off on their own and never came back. Because they were supposed to have their Bobby and her boyfriend on the show. That British guy. I think it was British, wasn't he? Something like that. He was from
It's been
country.
a while since I've seen it, but
he never came back. There's one more episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. left.
For this season?
Mm-hmm. Ghost Rider's back. What happened? We're still there. So I got nothing to read for a few weeks till the Spider-Man Omnibus comes out.
Omnibus.
Volume 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm surprised they don't do like a Guardian Omnibus or something.
Oh, they do.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
They've done a million omnibuses. Usually when a movie comes out, there's an omnibus attached to it.
Makes sense.
Usually. Except for Wolverine. Idiots. I wanted a volume 2 of that Wolverine omnibus so bad. They never did. They never did a Hulk volume 2 either because there's been no Hulk movie.
And probably never will be.
Yeah. There were never. It does not that it matter that I'm going to switch to the Epic because the first Epic volume actually had more than the omnibus. That's another one of those had more than the omnibus. What?
I never noticed that. Sorry. On the Sweet Tarts packaging, it says contains egg.
Ew.
I know, it's weird. Anyway, what else you got?
I think that was it.
So we're on to My Movie Mario Kart then.
Oh, Mario Kart, yeah.
Okay. Well, Hands of Stone.
Hands of Stone Fury.
No, there's no fury in it. It's about it's a biography drama action thing about a
biopic.
Mexican boxer.
It's based on a true story.
Yes.
A biopic.
About a Mexican boxer's journey to fame, basically. Comes to the U.S., fights this black guy, and all that fun stuff. It was decent.
Yeah.
Robert De Niro was in it. He was the trainer. And, I mean, I liked it. I'd watch it again. I'd probably give it 3.5. But, not much I can say about it. It's just...
Okay.
It was one of those movies that was also like half in English, half in Spanish. Because when it was focused on just the Spanish people and he was around other Spanish people, he talked in Spanish and it had the
he was being authentic
subtitles.
It's like a Passion of the Christ. It was all in Arabic.
Yeah.
Whatever language he spoke back then.
Did you see that what was it? That one place is doing a Jesus Christ Superstar Broadway musical thingy-majigger?
Yes. Boo! You will never be that movie cast. Never!
I still yet to see that.
Jesus Christ Superstar? Oh
Morgan,
my gosh,
Morgan hasn't seen it either.
Oh man, that music is so good, man.
We want to see it. It's just
I got it, man. Man, that's fantastic music. That's why.
Should I take a break from Justice League and bring it over next time? But
we are not taking a break from Justice League. We are getting there. We got one more disc from that. Then we got 3 seasons of a movie of good old Batman Beyond, Terry McGinnis.
And then we got to come back
high school
to
one episode. That's a good episode. That epilogue episode. That's good stuff, man.
What? I thought, who plays Batman?
Terry.
Beyond? Yeah.
The new Batman was Terry McGinnis.
Who plays that?
Will Friedle.
Okay, that's what
Friedel.
I thought.
I don't know how you say his name.
It's the brother from Boy Meets World.
Yeah, you said something like that.
Which he is hilarious in Boy Meets World. So,
Mario Kart.
Yes, Mario Kart. So, We both had time with the game. I've had about 30 hours, and I don't know how many you had.
I don't know.
It doesn't say quite yet.
I don't play it as long as Zelda. It's not as addicting.
Right. Do you still play Zelda?
No, I haven't.
You haven't? Okay.
Because I've been playing this, and I like to do Metroid. I'm not playing Metroid until after E3, just in case they announce
something.
Possibly an HD remake. You never know.
I doubt it, but you never know.
Well, you never know. They could. That would be one I could see them doing. People are complaining about new Metroid. They could easily do it at Metroid Prime HD collection or something.
Oh, they could.
Easily.
But will they is the issue.
I don't know.
Issue is the problem.
But, I'm waiting.
Okay. You could start the Zelda chronological order. Start with Skyward Sword.
I gotta have a big block of time. I'd
play Mario chronologically.
It'd just be publication order, except for Yoshi's Island, I guess.
Yeah, that means you'd have to start with Yoshi's Island.
I'd rather
Yoshi's
do something
Island
that has a
DS,
story.
And
I'd
Yoshi's
like to do
New
Castlevania.
Island.
I don't have all the Castlevania games though. They won't release that Genesis one. I don't know why. They had a Castlevania game on Genesis.
You want a series to play through from start to finish? Star Fox.
I don't have one.
It's true. Well, technically you do, because 64 is a remake.
Not really. It's not the same level. It doesn't
and
have that
Zero
weird,
is a remake of
it doesn't
both
have
of
that
those.
weird slot machine level.
That's true.
A trippy.
That's true.
I remember finding that thing. That was so cool. It was that secret. That was a weird secret.
You could play Kirby.
I have the Kirby collection.
Yeah, but that's not all of them.
I'm not playing all those weird...
The 2 3DS ones, those are actual Kirby
Can we go
games.
back to Mario Kart?
They're not weird.
Mario Kart we're talking about.
Yeah, how'd we get off that stuff? I don't remember. Anyway, because you said something about the Metroid, playing through that chronologically.
Yeah, could you
thoughts on Deluxe?
I
mean, it's...
like I said before, I really...
8, but...
I don't like... Nintendo is weird about their character selection. I really think they should have had a Captain Falcon and an Excite Bike, because they're both racing type of people. So they should put them in instead of
honestly
stupid multiple versions of one character.
Yeah, this roster in Mario Kart 8 is weird.
Diddy Kong.
I think like the Mario Kart Wii had a really good roster.
It had Funky Kong.
Yeah. And I was thinking
4 baby characters. Do we really need babies?
Honestly, if you want babies, just keep Mario and Luigi baby.
Right. We don't need
we don't need like Peach, Daisy, and then the new Rosalina. Pretty soon they're going to do like baby Metal Mario or whatever. But
yeah, I can see that.
But there are
baby
so many.
Bowser.
I wouldn't mind Baby Bowser. There are so many. Technically Bowser Jr., but there are so many other characters that could have just been costumes of the other characters, like the stupid Tanuki Mario, Cat Peach, and was it Pink?
Is it
Pink
that
Gold,
much work to put a character in that they can't?
Pink Metal or Metal Pink?
Metal Peach or something.
Something like that. That's stupid.
Pink Gold, I think.
I can understand Metal Mario to an extent because he was in Mario Kart 7 anyway. But Mario Kart 7 had Wiggler as a racer. I wanted him back, and the random Queen Bee from Mario Galaxy.
Oh yeah.
But and where's Birdo?
Yeah.
Like where is Birdo? She's got a sign, I think, in the Yoshi stage. I'm pretty sure. But I don't know. Mario Kart's been weird with its character selection. Like Waluigi wasn't in 7 at all, which is weird because he's been in every one since. But he wasn't in 7 for some reason.
With that stuff.
But I'll agree. The character roster is, But at least we have Link and Splatoon and Animal Crossing. That's at least something.
Not really. Should be Captain Falcon.
And the Blue Falcon.
He's a racer.
And if you have
they
the
have
Captain
levels
Falcon
and they're not even in it.
You have the Captain Falcon amiibo you can race as him.
I guess that's why.
Well, no, that can't be why.
Battle mode.
Oh, I love battle mode.
Battle mode's pretty fun if you can get online.
Oh my god. Yeah. So much better than the battle mode they had in the original. That was dumb.
That was a big change.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wish for more tracks?
Yeah.
Regular tracks.
Some people
There's 48 in there. There's a lot of tracks in the game.
Some people are also speculating if they do DLC.
They
don't see that it would be like tracks. They see it maybe being even more characters and battle mode tracks, not racing tracks, which I could go for a few more battle mode tracks.
I guess.
Bring back the skyscraper from 64. I loved that one. That was just around. But that one was fun. I liked that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I could see them doing more characters in battle mode tracks for DLC. But other than that, the core game's still the same.
Mm-hmm.
Just they actually worked it into actually you get something for completing 200cc, which is just another skin of another skin of Mario. But,
yeah.
Hey, if you want all the characters, you gotta get it. So
You gotta catch them all.
yes.
Pokemon. Right?
So what would you give it? And is this your favorite Mario Kart?
Yeah. It is my favorite Mario Kart.
I'll agree with that.
It could be better though.
Followed by
it could be better.
Could be, and it might get there. We never know what the DLC
if they
will
had
add.
Character specific. If they added the stuff from Double Dash.
That's not gonna happen.
They added the stuff from Double Dash.
Like, where's the chain chomp? I love the chain chomp.
Yeah.
Even though I think that got replaced by the bullet bill. So
do both. Yeah, you're right. But I think the chain chomp was better.
Oh yeah, it was looked funner.
Yeah.
And what other character specific? Like the giant Bowser shell that spun.
Wasn't there a giant mushroom?
No, it was the golden mushroom.
I thought one of them had a giant mushroom and he got big and he ran people over. Wasn't that in one of the games? I'm almost positive. It was one of the handhelds.
You know what? You're right. I think that was Wii.
Mushroom from New Super Mario Bros.
No, I think it was Wii.
I thought it was a handheld one.
Grab the Wii case. See if it's on the back.
Where?
Usually it's right there next to Mario and Sonic. Usually they list new items, don't they?
No. Nothing.
Is there a booklet? Is this back when they... No. Okay.
It did have a book. You just don't have it.
Oh, well, whatever.
They all have books.
Not anymore, they don't.
Well, yeah, but this did. The Wii games had books. Anyway.
Mega Mushroom. And Mario Kart Wii. Yep.
Was it Mario Kart Wii?
Mm-hmm.
I should just brought back all the... Why would you get rid of items? Like
latest appearance was Mario in Paper... It was in Paper Jam?
I guess so. See, I don't understand why they get rid of items. Keep all the items.
I don't...
Like, why? What's the point?
Yeah, I don't get that.
Weird. They're weirdos sometimes.
What's your
favorite remake stage?
New Super Mario Bros. 2 is in 3D world.
What is your favorite remake stage in Mario Kart 8? Huh? Huh? Tell me. Now. I need to know.
In terms of looks or in terms of redesign?
Both.
Rainbow Road 64. I just wish it was
like
more than one track because that came.
It's weird that they did on a classic track. They shouldn't do that on a classic track.
What?
The one lap, but one around thing. They shouldn't do that for a classic track.
No, see, because it's like
it's not made that way.
The N64 Rainbow Red went from being one of the longest tracks to being the shortest.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm like, you could have at least made it 2 laps, but. Heck, Baby Park is 7.
That's the craziest stage.
Dude, I love that stage though. That would probably be a runner-up next to, because they made the background look so much like an amusement park. Yeah. In terms of looks, I still love the look of Moo Moo Meadows. Meadows.
What?
Moo Moo Meadows.
Cows.
Yeah, I don't know. Just the look of that stage looks nice. The graphic wise and the sunset look and everything. And I do like that they kind of reworked any GBA stage that they brought back. They actually like almost completely redid it, which I thought was pretty cool. But
not too many SNES levels. I don't think there was only 2. Do love that Rainbow Road though. I always love that Rainbow Road.
With the invincible
thwomps.
Yeah.
Yep. It was weird that was track number 2.
Well, this is definitely the Mario Kart that has the most Rainbow Roads. We got 3 of them. Which, again, I'll say this, and I said this last time with the original Mario Kart 8. I wasn't too impressed with the new Rainbow Road.
The futuristic one, space.
Yeah. Do you remember the one from 7? That one was one of those...
I like that airship level.
Yeah,
I wish that was back.
That was in 7, so I didn't think they would have brought it back. Yeah. No, the Rainbow Road in Mario Kart 7 was one of those A to B ones.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't laps. It was one straight shot because you remember you went from Rainbow Road and then you eventually went on the moon. Do you remember that? Yeah.
It's been a while since I played that one.
It's where the lunar colony stage comes from the battle mode in Mario Kart 8. But I would have loved to see that remade in HD. That would have looked amazing. But I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I really, really like Mario Kart 8. It's my favorite one. I'd probably give it a 5. I mean, yeah, it's not perfect, but it's still a great, fantastic game. And if you're gonna get it, just save up and wait and get the Switch version because that is easily the definitive version. Right. Unless you don't care about battle mode, and then if you have a Wii U, then pick up Mario Kart 8. But
most people did. That was the best-selling Wii U game.
Yeah, and did you see that the Switch version of Mario Kart 8 outsold any other Mario Kart game in the franchise? That's crazy. I guess, well, I mean, if you think about it, technically the Wii U was...
Nobody bought a Wii U, man.
So, the fact that the Switch is doing so well, the people that didn't have a Wii U couldn't play Mario Kart 8, now
That's
can.
That's why they're porting it. They're
so,
probably going to port more Wii U games because of that.
Honestly, I'm okay with that.
But then the other one would be Smashy.
Smash Brothers. There's I can guarantee you they're trying to figure out a way to do Mario Maker. You know they're going to.
How are they going to do it without a touchscreen?
I don't know, but you know they're going to try.
If they add more to it.
Oh, they would have to.
Or at least do a sequel.
They would have to.
Do a sequel.
Yeah, oh yeah, they could.
There's so much more. I would love a GBA filter for the retro graphics. Filter.
Would you like any other game added to it? You know, we got Mario Mario 2. Mario 2.
Mario 2, yes. Yes.
Or what about any of the Game Boy games
No, those games were weird.
Golden, the one with the rabbit ears.
I have that game.
I do too.
I always liked that game. That game was different. That was a very...
That's my favorite GBA Mario, or
GBA?
Game Boy Mario
the first Game Boy game, that's weird too.
I like the music in that one, but it was weird.
They were weird games. The GB.
I liked them, it's just they were weird.
There was only 2 of them, I guess. It turned into Wario.
6 Golden Coins made
I never beat that.
debut. Really?
I couldn't beat that last level.
I did and you didn't?
I got so frustrated.
Oh my goodness. Do I want them to port? See, I would love for them to port this, but I don't see a reason to. Tropical Freeze. I loved Tropical Freeze.
They ported the 3DS.
No, they didn't.
Oh, that was the other one.
That was the first one, yeah. But I would love a port of Tropical Freeze. I don't see why they would, but...
Hey, do a third one. Yeah.
See, some of them I don't see them porting. I don't see them doing 3D World. Or Hyrule Warriors, unless they do a Hyrule Warriors 2.
Yeah, the only ones I see with Mario Maker and Smash.
Smash, yeah.
That's it.
Because Yoshi's Woolly World was already ported to the 3DS. So... And if they're doing a Pikmin game, they're just going to do a new one.
Right.
And so...
They can't do everything.
they're making... Okay, they're making Fire Emblem Warriors now. Do you want a Hyrule Warriors 2?
I don't know whether they could add to it.
2. A brand new one.
I know, but they'd have to...
With a new story.
They did a lot of levels from... They represented a lot of games already.
Maybe focus on 2D games.
How in a 3D space? It's kind of weird.
I'm sure they can make it work. Never say never.
I would imagine they will, because there's a million Dynasty Warriors.
True.
Doing another one, it would be surprising if they didn't.
And they didn't. The 3DS one, they only called Hyrule Warriors Legends. They didn't call it 2, and it was just an expansion of the Wii.
Well, they did that on Dynasty Warriors. They did the same thing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's called that. It was called Extreme something.
Oh my, we're getting to an hour. We better get this last part done.
Yeah.
All right, so we got one more thing up our sleeve, and Game Informer came today, and this is kind of a last minute thing. We kind of said we were going to do this on the walk
shoved it
down.
in my hand.
So they just did a top 100 RPGs of all time.
Boo.
So we're just gonna. We haven't looked at it yet.
You
We're just
start at
gonna.
100.
Yes. We're just gonna look through it, and we're just gonna start at 100 and go down the list, see if there's any we actually know,
I only like one.
any we care about. Well,
So go to the table of contents and look at the page.
It's right there.
All right.
Here we go. Top 100. Let's see. 100.
See this?
Tournament Ties of Numeria. 99. Dragon
You're
Quest.
gonna name every
3.
one of these.
Vampire. Dark Cloud. Lost Odyssey.
Vampire?
The World Ends With You is 95.
Why don't you name ones that people would know?
Golden Sun. 94.
Alright,
Tales
turn
of
the page.
Symphonia is 89. Those are some.
South Park?
Horizon Zero Dawn is 84.
That's an RPG. That's not an RPG.
Oh, it's on there. Xenoblade Chronicles 83.
I don't know. What are they considering an RPG here? Maybe we should have looked at that. Did it say? Because I'm confused.
There was a little... In the early days of gaming, identifying role-playing games was easy. The focus on story exploration and character progression was distinct from platformers and blah blah blah. These qualities earn RPGs reputation. Over the years, the borders defining RPGs eroded. The genre cores concepts incubated and evolved, while other types of games, blah blah blah. Today, you can hardly find any from strategy games, side scrollers, without a trace of an RPG code. This list is a celebration of the genre's incredible impact. These are the best 100 games that exist at the intersection of narrative, combat, exploration, and progression.
That's what they're considering. A narrative.
Yes.
Blah, blah.
Yes. So.
Okay, then.
South Park is one of them, apparently.
Yeah.
Radiant, Shadow Hearts, Monster Hunter is on there. There you go. The original Paper Mario is 72. Undertale is 70. That
What?
That is not even a full-fledged picture from Paper Mario.
What is it?
Because that's not Paper Mario's sprite from the original. That's not even Coop's sprite from the... I don't know, but it's not from Paper Mario.
What is it from?
I don't know. I've never seen that picture
it's a
before.
super secret. That you don't know about.
Okay. Mass Effect is 65. Chrono Cross 59, for those who like that. Skies of Arcadia 55. Fable 2 56. Pokemon Gold and Silver is 50.
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah. Breath of the Wild 47.
What the heck?
Zelda series never claimed to be an RPG, but the latest entry fits the bill with side quest, a sense of character possession with its stamina and heart levels, weapon stats, and even an amnesic protagonist. A JRPG staple. It's one of our favorite Zelda games of all time, the next to Zelda 2. What? One of the few that plays like an RPG.
Next to Zelda 2. Yeah. Probably higher, huh?
Okay.
But Zelda 2's higher.
Fire Emblem is on there. It's 44. Fire Emblem Awakening.
Fallout 39.
Final Fantasy 10.
Final Fantasy 7 is gonna be number 1.
It's 35. You think?
I want you to bet. Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah, I could see that.
I'm just realizing this now. I don't
Fantasy
know
Star.
First
Original
one.
Final Fantasy
It
is
came out in
33.
1990. There it is.
Super Mario RPG is number 28. Earthbound 27.
96.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is 25. Final Fantasy.
Oh no!
Oh, it's 18.
Wow, it's way low.
Yeah, it is.
Oh boy, I don't know what it's gonna be now.
Pokemon Red
Freaking
and Blue
Amanda.
is 15. Final Fantasy Tactics was 10. Whatever that is.
Oh. Bloodborne is Planescape. I don't even know what that is.
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is 7. World of Warcraft, of course, that would be on here. Wow, they're just taking up all pages here.
Well, yeah, it's gonna
The
top
Witcher
5.
3, Mass Effect 2 is 4.
What?
Chrono Cross is 3.
Chrono
Final
Trigger.
Fantasy 4
Chrono
is
Trigger.
2. Oh.
Final Fantasy 6.
Alright, what is number 1?
2. I have no idea.
Skyrim.
Oh.
And 0. Dungeons and Dragons. What? 0?
Honorable mention, I guess.
I guess.
Skyrim's an RPG. Oh, I guess it is.
Yeah, I guess it technically is. So
What's that?
look, Marvel vs. Capcom.
Hey, Marvel vs. Capcom. Infinite.
Anyway, it's a preview. Oh, that was so stupid.
That was underwhelming, wasn't it?
That was
But it's
very,
RPG,
very
so what do you expect?
underwhelming. There was no Mario and Luigi in there. What the heck?
Oh, well.
Paper Mario was in there, but not Mario and Luigi. Mario and Luigi, I love those games. And they deserve to be in the list.
Oh, well.
Alright. That's all we got. That's all I got. You good, sir? Alright. What was that? Uncharted?
Yeah.
What are they saying?
That's just, these are letters from people.
Oh. Never mind.
Who cares?
Alright, guys. Thank you all for listening. Tune in next week. There was no throw up this time, thank goodness. So, guard the rainbow. Taste the rainbow. Alright, guys. Talk to you later. Sayonara. Say goodbye.
Goodbye. See ya.